And we're back with some more Project Zomboid trailer trash. We're taking the sports car out for another run, and we're going to head to Muldrow to grab these medical books that we need. First aid's one of the skills that we want to grind up over winter, and I'm not grinding it unless I find the 2 books we're missing. I think we're missing First Aid 2 and First Aid 4. So hopefully the sports car gets us to Muldrow pretty quickly, as long as we don't crash it on the way. Ugh. Okay, let's avoid doing that too often. This first half of the trip should basically be this dozen zombies here, and maybe another dozen zombies past the next little spot of civilization. But the second half is actually somewhat populated. You know what, if we take these guys out, we won't have to drive past them next time. By doing this, I'll probably just pull more and off the side of the road. Again, I should get out and check them for cigarettes, but maybe we'll do it on the way back, which means we probably won't. Yeah, this area is still nice and clear. I think there's some houses here that we didn't loot. Okay, so there should be some zombies up ahead. Yeah, here we go. So last time we were here, we did actually a bit of honking as we drove past. So we've probably pulled some things out of the trees. Yeah, this is actually looking not packed, but I certainly wouldn't want to be walking on the road. So it would have been better to do this on a non-foggy day. If the fog breaks, we might drive into Rosewood and have a quick scout. But the fog usually doesn't break till afternoon, and we'll be past Rosewood by then. The fog is pretty, I'll give it that. It is pretty, and the zombies look really nice in the fog. I just wish that the fog also blocked their line of sight, which apparently it does not. Okay, so we'll have to be mindful of avoiding that wreck on the way back. So there's a turn off to where we were looting last time. So as we get closer to Rosewood, we will start finding zombies in smaller number. And once we get past Rosewood, the road from there to Muldrow should actually be quite heavy with zombies. Okay, that was a bit indecisive of me. I wasn't sure if I was going to run him down, dodge him, or turn away and pull my gun out. We just end up sort of boxing with him. Harder to see them when they're standing under the power lines. There's enough zombies here that if I were to be battering every second one with the car, it'd be a wreck by the time we get where we're going. Okay, so when we were clearing to get our truck, we actually pulled things to the east away from Rosewood, so yeah, this area is probably actually going to be pretty thick. Yeah. So at least this thing can dodge the packs of zombies better than the truck can. The truck really just has to sort of plow through crowds like that. Fortunately, it can do that well enough. So at this point, if I had to get out of my vehicle, I would probably quickly pause the game and Google for where my nearest fence is. There's sometimes fences on the side of these roads. And with a fence, yeah, yes, like there's a fence there. With a fence, we could fight off quite a few zombies. This many? Perhaps. Yeah, we could probably fight off this many with the fences and our guns. The extra line of sight would be really nice. Yeah, like those trees would make it a bit more difficult. Is this the road we take? I'm not even sure. Okay, this could be south of Muldrow, but it's really populated. I know we've had, I think we had our respawn set to an actual respawn rate for a week at one point while we were messing with sandbox settings. That repopulated areas somewhat. And then the unstable patch was also spawning zombies in buildings all over the world for a couple of weeks. So we're still living with the fallout of that. But no, I'm thinking that was... Okay, so that wasn't Mulder, that was the warehouses near it. So that's one of the first places we actually went to train aiming. And even just driving around there shooting shotguns out of our cars at things, just, nah. We were not making a dent on those hordes. Okay, we've run over a couple of things, so I think we'll take a quick break. Maybe look at the car. I don't know what Southern Muldraugh is going to be like, so let's make sure we're at our best before we go in. We'd also like the fog to clear, so usually it clears about noon, so come on, any minute now, please, PZ. Okay, car looks good, actually. Bodywork's good. Tires are good, yeah. I guess we only ran over about 4 or 5 zombies, though one of them was at quite high speed. So, we don't have much carrying capacity in this sports car, but we are really just here for these medical textbooks. While we're in town, we'll go visit our old base as well, more for nostalgia purposes, but we probably won't take anything from there at this point, given that we like having the safe house. Like, if something happens to us now, we just know we've got to get to the northern warehouse, although that would be quite a walk from here. Okay, so these should be empty. We could maybe just get out now and sneak in and grab it, but my tendency is always to just go loud though. We're at least going to circle the building and see if we spot any guys, but generally I would rather fight 20 zombies out here than fight 2 zombies that I didn't know were there. Fog still hasn't broke. Okay, so I definitely heard that. In fact, I think we may have even left that guy here a year ago in that room banging on that door. Okay, these guys we did not leave here a year ago, so this is new. Okay. Yeah, so this is why I usually would just go loud. Oh, there's another one. Yep, so notice that they're in the buildings as well. So this is, and there's another one in the building. So this is probably not so much the in-game respawn. This will be more that the unstable patch. Like I said, for while it was active, for maybe a month or so, several months ago at this point, it was actually respawning zombies inside buildings, just incorrectly thinking that they were, I don't know, unoccupied or whatever. Now, I don't mind some zombies appearing in these buildings. It's stranger than them appearing in the streets, but okay, whatever. When it was placing zombies in our base, or in flying fortresses where zombies could not possibly get to, that was unsettling. What have we killed so far? About 9? 10? Fog still isn't broken. It's 2 o'clock. I'm not getting out until the fog goes. I'm just going to circle out here. I guess we could just... I mean, I get inside the building, the fog is not a concern, but... Oh, I just don't like any additional assistance for the zombies. It sounds like there's actually 2 in there. I think that back door is being... well, that interior door is being wailed on as well. Yeah, you can just hear them sort of out of sync with each other. Now, yeah, these zombies can open doors, but they can't open locked doors, and they're also stupid. I mean, they're zombies, so that guy's going to bang on that door rather than just go over to that window. And, oh, yep, again, stupid, look at that. Just driving a car around, didn't even notice us. Still a zombie in there, hammering away on that back door. Okay, so we've got to be up to at least 12 now. Again, we could obviously stand and kill 12 zombies without too much trouble, but not if they're running at us from all sorts of directions and without the predictability. I mean, we probably could have just drove in, jumped out of the car, and hammer or crowbarred our way to the book we want and gotten out. I just consider this a little bit safer. No, still out of our range. We have to jump out of the car and get this one. Yeah, if we had our M14, we could have done that. Looks like that one that was on the door did come out and attack us, but it's the one that back room. Oh, I have no idea where this guy came from. I mean, we have been doing a lot of shooting and driving around, and through a dense forest like that, it can take a zombie a long time to path over to you. Okay, it's the last one that I can see, so let's take it out. I should probably go over these clothing stores again. I'm pretty sure we searched them all at least once. But you never know, we might have missed something good. Yeah, there's still a guy in that back room, but I think he's literally been there for a year. Okay, almost 4 o'clock and the fog still hasn't gone. Okay, let's get our wrench out, let's get to it. So we just want, I think it's First Aid 2 and First Aid 4. But you know what, I'm just going to grab every first aid book we can find. Okay, so those 2 doors are locked, so zombies can't open them. I'll be a bit disappointed if I find one in this back room. And that looks good. Okay, so we'll grab any medical book we see, and we might quickly check if we need any magazines. I'm not as certain about that. If we had more capacity, I guess I could have just brought a bag in the second hand and just grabbed literally everything. Although there realistically just aren't that many books we even need. Okay, so I think those are actually the 2 we want. First Aid 2, First Aid 4. Some more money for Chloe's money collection. I don't know, just in case the world economy actually starts up again. Fog probably cleared the moment we went into the building. Okay, so let's head back up to our old base and just check it out, see how it's doing. Is that fog coming back in? It went away while we were in the building, took a breather, now it's coming back. Okay, so yes, the streets here are clear, but I'm guessing all of these buildings have the same as we saw down there. All these buildings will have 1 or 2 zombies lurking inside them. But will our base have 1 or 2 lurking inside it? So I think I'm going to actually head up to the roof and fight my way down if necessary. I didn't realize we left these crops here when we moved out. Oh, this felt like so much work when we were initially put it together. We've got plenty of seeds. We've got safe space to farm. What we need is water. Because water is water, and water is also vegetables. I mean, compared to our current base, this is a tiny little beer garden. So I'm going to turn the generator on, that way the lights inside will kick on as well. As this place had normal, proper lights with, ceiling lights that are unbreakable compared to our current base. Okay, I don't immediately hear anything. Again, we were very comfortable here for quite a while, but it's nowhere near as nice as our current base. Yeah, I mean, we never even really got around to fully decorating this place. It's kind of funny. I guess we just had other things to focus on, like important skills like aiming and getting our hands on guns and all sorts of stuff. Can't hear anything. Okay, let's check these corners, check these other rooms. Our garage looked pretty good. There's our green screen, where we did some photo shoots. We have a cute little bathroom in here. I was very pleased with that when it was first done. Okay, base is clear. It's been a long time since this was our home. I think we moved into this place fairly quickly, although the initial few episodes before we moved in here did feel much longer. I mean, they were on a knife's edge most of the time. Whereas once we were here, we were more stable and safe. I guess then we got lacerated 3 times while searching Mulder, so we weren't that safe. Oh, rotten donuts. Yeah, so we found a couple of donuts before last Christmas. We ate a few at Christmas, but we had so much food we couldn't eat them all, and then the other ones rotted. So I had no idea how we just recently found some donuts that aren't rotted. I mean, the game must, I don't know, spawn them as you enter the bakery or something bizarre. These vehicles still look in good condition. They still have tools in them as well, so if we have to ever come back here, we have some emergency vehicles. Okay, I think I can follow this plot fairly well. Squelching. Not a lot of dialogue in that one. I like it. Let's check the emergency broadcast to see if we're going to get fog again tomorrow. Light fog. Okay, not the best, not the worst. We will just be driving in it. Okay, let's go to bed. So again, we could do some looting in town, but we don't have the capacity. The sports car is not the best for grabbing stuff. Like, unless we just want to grab 6 more bottles of bleach or something strange like that. Happy to be going home. And it's almost November, and the plan is to shut our gates and basically seal us off from the world for like 3 months, grind some skills, first aid included, and then we will come out ready to go in 1995. Normally I wouldn't drive around encumbered, but this thing just doesn't have great capacity. And we want to take that fitness machine and some other stuff. Does mean we really don't want to have to get out and make a run for it. But that's always going to be the plan. Yes, looks like that warehouse area is spewing its zombies forth onto this road. But this is still 0.3 population, which sounds low, but as I tell people, I've really never felt in this playthrough at any point like, I wish there were 3 to 5 times as many sprinters around. Yeah, if you're going to play with sprinters, definitely feel free to play with a lower population count. It still works just fine, probably better. Okay, we should be mostly clear here to home. See if we can get home before midday. And then this will probably be our last trip out for quite a while. I know, I think I said that before our last 5 trips out or something, but this time I mean it. Yeah, we're about to hit November. Temperature's going to plummet. Not that that's actually a big deal. It just means you're even more comfortable in your armor. Okay, we did manage to get home before midday, but only just. Let's take the car all the way inside. We're going to want to patch it up a bit. It did some running people over. Good to be home. Always good to be home. Okay, everybody, I'm going to leave it here. Hope you're still enjoying Chloe's adventures in Kentucky. We are going to go for some lengthy periods of downtime in the next 3 months, so it'll be weird and interesting.